Hey everyone, and welcome to this explainer. Look, if you've been playing around with AI image generators lately, tools like Midjourney or DALL-E, you already know how crazy easy it is to conjure up these absolutely stunning digital concepts. But here is the real challenge. How do you turn those digital concepts into a lucrative physical brand? Well, today we are exploring a platform called AnyTru, and we're going to break down their executive summary for onboarding AI content creators. So, what if your AI renders could actually pay you passive income? I mean, that's kind of the ultimate dream for digital creators, right? Monetizing pixels without ever having to hold physical inventory, manage a messy supply chain, or deal with the headache of shipping logistics. For years, digital art has been tracked behind a screen or, just relegated to posters and digital downloads. But what if you could design this hyper-modern velvet sofa or a really intricate piece of custom jewelry using AI and actually earn money when physical versions of it are sold in the real world? Okay, let's dive into this. To really understand why this is such a game changer, we have to look at the current landscape. Historically, trying to manufacture a custom design has been, well, a nightmare. Creators fall into what the sources call the visualization gap. Basically, you hand a complex sketch over to a vendor, cross your fingers, and just pray it doesn't come back looking like a middle school art project. And worse, you often get burned by the deposit trap. You pay this massive blind deposit upfront to a random manufacturer, risking your own capital with literally zero guarantee of the final quality. It's a huge gamble. Which brings us directly to the core philosophy of AnyTru, captured beautifully in this simple promise. If AI can dream it, we can make it. AnyTru is positioning itself as the missing bridge between synthetic imagination and physical reality. Now, to be clear, they aren't an AI generation tool themselves. Instead, they act as the infrastructure. Think of them as the gallery and the factory combined, allowing the AI designs you've already created to cross over into the physical world, completely eliminating those risks of traditional manufacturing. So what exactly is it? AnyTru is defined as the world's first AI-to-physical marketplace. But more importantly, it functions as a certainty engine. It validates, secures, and materializes concept images. The profound takeaway here, and why this absolutely matters to you, is that AnyTru empowers literally anyone to become a product designer and a successful solopreneur. You don't need a degree in industrial design, and you definitely don't need a factory in your garage. If you can write a great AI prompt, you now have a massive factory backend right at your fingertips.
Section 1. Concept to Doorstep, the zero-friction user experience.
Let's look at how that zero-friction experience actually flows. It's designed so that a creator's absolutely only job is imagination. You start by simply uploading your AI concept, which triggers an instant AI analysis. From there, your idea hits the vendor rack for active bidding, while the buyer's funds are secured safely in an escrow vault. Finally, the item is crafted and shipped, complete with real-time milestone photos sent directly to the user. It basically functions as a completely automated trust layer. Now here is where the magic really happens, the CraftScore. This is how AnyTru prevents impossible, physics-defying designs from wasting anyone's time. Before a vendor even sees your design, AnyTru's proprietary AI instantly analyzes your uploaded image. It determines the structural viability and the required materials, and then it assigns a score from 1 to 100. A score of 75 to 100 means it's highly feasible. It extracts a technical brief straight from your image. That means you completely bypass the need for complex CAD skills to talk to manufacturers. The platform also functions a lot like a social network. Think of it kind of like a Pinterest board, but one that actually builds the items for you. Users and followers browse a feed of these incredible AI concepts. When they see something they love, say your unique coffee table design, they bookmark it in their private saved folder. It just sits there as inspiration. But the magic kicks in when a user decides, hey, I want to own this in real life. With one click, they move that concept from their private bookmarks to an active request, sending it directly to the rack. And what exactly is the rack? Well, it is the active marketplace. It's a public bidding feed where multiple verified artisans and manufacturers see the concept and compete for the job. Because multiple verified experts are submitting itemized quotes, the user is guaranteed to get the best price, the highest quality, and the most efficient time frame. Your creative concept literally just sparked a real-world manufacturing bidding war. Section 2. Building Trust, the Certainty Engine. Let's talk about how AnyTru removes the financial anxiety that usually plagues custom manufacturing. Because really, trust is the actual product being sold here. Remember that old deposit trap we talked about earlier? Paying up front and just praying the vendor delivers? AnyTru completely replaces this with the safety vault. This is an RBI-regulated escrow system. When a user selects a vendor on the rack, they pay the advance, sure, but the money goes straight into the safety vault, not to the vendor. The vendor gets a green light to start production, but those funds never leave escrow until the creator actually smiles and approves the final product. And that brings us to this massive, very important number, 100. This represents AnyTru's MakeRight Promise. It is a 100% refund guarantee. If the physical product delivered does not accurately match the AI concept that was approved at the start, the buyer is fully protected. No questions asked. AnyTru steps in to make it right, or they refund the money entirely. It completely eliminates the risk of trying out a new vendor. Section 3. The Creator Value Proposition. Scale your brand and earn passive royalties. Okay, so the absolutely crucial point here is how you unlock this monetization. If you are generating stunning images, AnyTru views you as an architect of the new economy. But unlocking that monetization isn't just an open enrollment for everyone. It's based on merit and engagement. You post your concepts to the social feed. Once you hit a specific threshold, like 50 followers or 100 likes, boom, you unlock official creator status. From that moment on, you retain 100% of your intellectual property. You take on zero inventory or shipping risk, and most importantly, you earn a passive design royalty every single time a user requests your concept to be manufactured. And this brilliantly illustrates the economics of a sale. When an order is placed, 80% of the funds go straight to the vendor to cover materials and manufacturing labor. 10% goes to AnyTru as a platform and escrow fee. And the final 10%? That is your creator royalty. You earn a 10% cut on high-ticket, custom items like furniture or jewelry, just for being the original architect of the prompt. Furthermore, your earning potential actually accelerates over time. Once your concept is successfully manufactured and delivered to that first buyer, it moves into the store filter. This is a catalog of proven, materialized concepts. It features a really cool real versus AI toggle showing future buyers a photo of the actual finished product right next to your original AI image. This social proof makes other users far more likely to click buy again, meaning a single prompt you wrote months ago could become a continuous stream of passive income flowing right back to you, the original creator. So, we'll leave you with this final provocative thought. The barrier between digital art and physical manufacturing has officially collapsed. The tools are here. The escrow trust layer is here. Are you ready to turn your digital imagination into a risk-free reality? Your next AI prompt shouldn't just sit on a hard drive collecting digital dust. It could literally be the foundation of your very own physical product empire. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep creating.